Okay, chapter 14 today. Conversation with death, within dreams, within reality. Holding on to hope but losing grip on my sanity. Complexities of the mind with the distractions of emotions. Light and shadow dreams I have, but the ether taste don't fade away. I'm hearing sounds in colour, colours I didn't even know existed. I can taste when the voices are about to make an appearance. The angel, the devil, the referee and me. The four voices of the apocalypse. The voices in my head use my mouth as a way to communicate their thoughts and opinions, mostly about drink. This would end up in an argument most of the time, and even though it was my body and my mind, I still end up usually losing. I was normally pretty discreet with my talking to voices and shit like that, but if you did see me walking by the river, or most of the time down by the drink aisle in the supermarket, it would look like I was arguing with myself. I wasn't. I was actually part of a four-way conversation with four completely different personalities involved. Each voice thought they knew what was best for me, so me quickly became us, and we took it from there. These guys were in my head. They had a ringside seat for the demise of my mind through drink. Now don't get me wrong, I wasn't constantly talking to voices or acting mad. 95% of the time I spoke to the voices, it was about alcohol, but unfortunately, I was drinking on a daily basis, so the conversation became more frequent and intense. I didn't even think of them as voices anymore, but rather an extension of my psyche. I didn't have to drink for them to talk to me. Most of the time I was actually sober and we would talk and then talk about getting me drunk. It would always start about drink, then morph into everything else on the table. Life, death, love, hate. The voice of the apocalypse were experts on all. Did I class them as guardian angels? Maybe. I think it was more a case of different parts of my brain fighting an endless war for custody of my soul. I drank every day, so we talked every day. A Rorschach jigsaw puzzle of a mind, which made me sometimes think, which voice did I really belong to, if any of them, even mine. Twisting conversations flow, sometimes with a piano soundtrack, just to nail it at the madness of the situation. Some of these conversations ended up saving my life, but most just ended up getting me drunk, or drunker than I already was. The devil didn't always win, but in terms of stats, he was putting up some Michael Jordan numbers. An incredible win ratio that saw me shit-faced more often than not. It was a Sunday night and I was pissed. I'd been drunk as fuck all weekend. I had to work at 8 AM, so that meant getting up at 6:30 AM to walk the hangover off when I leave my house at 7:24 AM. I'd arrive at my desk at 7:46 AM and blag my way through another shift and another 80 quid in my pocket. And then the voices started again. So Sunday night and you're fucking hammered again. For fuck's sakes, 10. Do you remember last Monday? It was a fucking nightmare, remember? Now you would have thought it would have been the angel who jumped in first to spoil the fun, but it wasn't. It was the ref. Angel, or Gel as I called him, was cool and didn't stick his nose in unless asked. He would when he was concerned about my health, but most of the time he knew it was a losing battle. He let a lot of shit slide and kept his mouth shut. Ref, however, was a foul-mouthed and argumentative. He loved to pick a fight and was often guilty of causing an argument when it wasn't needed, like here. Yeah, I remember last Monday, but it's too late now anyway. I was already fucked up. I knew I was fucked up as soon as I started referring to myself as us rather than I. Gel would come in and try to reason. 10, that's not right, man. You can just knock it on the head for tonight, and tomorrow it won't be as bad. Then every fucker gets involved. Me. Tomorrow's fucked already. Dev. Certainly is, bud. Get those cans down you. How many have you got left? Me. We've got 5 big cans. It's 7:55, so these will last us until about 9:45. After that, we're fucked. Dev. Fucking heads or tails will trip down the off license then. Fucking ref joins in. No fucking chance. We ain't going through this shit again. Tonight, we've had it all fucking weekend. Me. Look, we drink these cans, see what happens, see what time we finish, then we take it from there. Now fuck off and let me watch a movie. 9:15. Dev. Last can, boys, and it's still early. Trip down the off license or what? Me. Sounds good to me, let's go. Ref. Sounds good. You can hardly speak, let alone hear, you fucking imbecile. Fuck you. Fuck who? Fuck him. Fuck me. Fuck you. Who the fuck are you talking to? More drink. More drink? Yeah, fuck you both. Gel comes in then. Look guys, we get 4 cans down the shop so you can stop fucking arguing. Dev. 8 cans. Ref. See? Fucking pushing, never happy with a compromise. Always trying to cunt someone off. Dev, I'll compromise at 8. If I wanted to be a cunt, I'd push it to 10, as I'm owed 2 cans for the last time I backed down. That's a fucking lie. Firstly, you never back down, you just get outnumbered. 4 cans tonight is fair. 8. 4 not budging on that. Heads or tails then? Do it. Tails for Wales never fails. If we're playing heads or tails, it means I'll be going out and getting more cans than is advisable. The coin toss charade will continue to be played until tails for Wales lands. If we're losing, Deb will push for best of 3, best of 5, best of 7, on and on until we win. Am I mentally ill? Ref. Yes, you are fucking mentally ill. Why the fuck play the game? You know you'll be going regardless of the outcome of the coin toss farce. Fuck the coin toss. Just go down, you know you eventually will anyway. No. The game has to be played. We needed the win to justify our decision, even though the result would be completely fixed for me and Dev to win. This was how the majority of the conversations went. Nights ended and mornings begun. But there was never a winner, just a lot of bad feelings, and I told you so's, I told you so's, I fucking told you so's, and I told you. The only winner was alcohol. It was always the only winner. He won every time. The 4-voiced apocalypse would still be drawn back to the alcohol as if it was the giver of life. We'd convene again later and chat. We'd win again later and lose again. We already knew this. We'd play another rigged game of heads or tails and use the outcome of a fixed game to hopefully glue together the pieces of a broken mind. 6:30 AM, the alarm goes off. Fuck, I hoping to play heads or tails last night.